The greatest retirement portfolio you can have. All right. This is, talk to not one, but dose people today. That means two for you guys who are not native Spanish speakers like your old buddy Josh. All right. Your old buddy Josh. All right. I can't roll my R's because I'm a gringo, but I can speak Spanish. I can say a word that would be offensive for somebody if I said that, but I won't say it. We'll just say it's Mary, and we'll stop there so I don't get banned from all the polite society. But anyway, so two guys. We'll call this guy, we'll call him John. No, let's call him Juan. Juan's is John in Spanish. We're going to call him Juan Garcia. All right, so we got Juan Garcia and his better half. And they're crushing because if they watch my channel, they're crushing. If they don't watch my channel, they're being crushed. So if you want to crush, you watch this channel. So Juan's thinking about retirement, and he's got about, we'll say, 700,000 schmackaroonies in basically VTI, essentially. VTI is a total stock index at Vanguard. He's aggressive as a freaking, as Finney trying to chase down rabbits. You know what I'm saying? Finney's my dog for you who are unaware. I got two dogs. Pablo doesn't chase rabbits. Finney does. He's always on the prowl for rabbits. He never gets them. And squirrels and toads, he never gets them. So Juan has been just putting money away, put 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 money away. We're running some numbers on retirement. They'd like to have roughly $70,000 a year, all in. That's all in. A little bit, about $70,000 a year, all in. All right, and they're sitting there thinking, man, $70,000 a year, and I only got $700,000. That's 10%. That's not going to last. All right. If memory serves, Juan is 64, and I think his wife is 63. I think 64 and 63. And Juan, what's a good name for a Spanish lady's name? Mary Bell. What is it? I was a big brother. Alejandro is my little brother, and then what is it? I think it was Mary Bell. Was it Mary Bell? No, it was Isabel. That's what it was. We'll say Juan and Isabel. Isabel's such a nice name. I don't think we ever thought about Isabel for one of our kids. Isabel. So we'll say Juan and Isabel. And she's 63. Juan is 64. All right. So he wants to hang it up at the end of this year. They got $700,000 in VTI. I'm like, man. All right. So now what happens here with Juan and Isabel's Social Security? All right. They're going to get, hold on just a second. I got to revisit my notes. I forgot what it was. All right, so Juan's full retirement age, he's going to get 3,500 smackaroonies on social, which means Isabel, Juanita, that's another Spanish name, Juanita. How come I didn't think about that? I should have said Juanita. Carlito, I have a friend named Carlos, his grandma used to call him Carlito. Manuel was my friend I went to Peru with. Manuelito? I don't think it's like Manito. I remember it's Carlito. Did they call him Manito? I don't think so. Manuelito? I can't remember. Anyway, so she's getting $1,750. So we take those, we say it's 12, 5, 0, 4, 5. That's 60, what's that, 5,200 is, how much is that a month? That's roughly about 65,250 times 12. That's 63,000 a year, 63,000 a year, all right? So what now, but Juan's only 64. So he needs, actually I think it was 63 if memory serves, 63, 62. So Juan needs 4 years because we're going to wait till take Social Security. He didn't think so. He thought he was going to take Social Security early. I said, no, don't do that. So we're going to wait to take Social Security until he's at his full retirement age. That'll be 4 years. So what we're doing here is we're going to pull 4 years, pull 4 years of cash from all VTI, and we're going to make it basically 250. This is SPACs because he's got his stuff at Fidelity. And he didn't have the VTI. He had the Fidelity version of the total stock index. I can't remember what it is now. 250 in SPACs, and we're going to have 450 over here in VTI. All right. So he's going to be spending this money down for the next 4 years. He's going to need about $240,000, roughly $280,000 for the next 4 years before Social Security kicks in. All right. So he's going to be spending it down. Now, again, the best portfolio is if the VTI goes up, we pull that 70,000 E's from VTI. If VTI goes down, we pull the 70,000 E's from this guy, from SPACs. SPACs is the Fidelity Money Market account, by the way, the Fidelity Money Market account. All right, for simplicity, let's just say there's no gain at all. We got no money, no gain. We'll just, for simplicity, say he's got, he'll burn through, he'll zero this out, and he'll basically have $420,000 left in here, roughly, right? 280, what did I say? He'll be, well, let's say, how much did I say? About 410, I think. We'll just say 400 for simplicity. All right. So now Social Security's kicking in. All right. Now Social Security's kicking in. Again, that's $70,000. What about health care? That's all inclusive. These guys just don't spend that much money. They got older vehicles. They got a house that's not even paid for. But their mortgage is very low. They got a 2 5/8 interest rate on the mortgage. It's like, dude, what about health care? That's crazy. Anyway, so now they got $400,000. Now they're living on Social Security. Social Security is giving them $63,000 a year. So they're going to need $7,000 a year from a $400,000 portfolio. Now, I wouldn't leave it all in VTI at that stage, but $7,000 a year from a $400,000 portfolio. Remember, we're not, 7 divided by 400. That's basically less than a 2% withdrawal rate. Even if that's inflated. Now, Social Security is keeping up with inflation here too. So if that's inflated, this is inflated as well. All right, so that will keep up. So we're going to need $7,000. Yeah, you can even say it could be more than that because let's say this portfolio doesn't grow. Even if it's $14,000. What's that, 4% distribution? $14,000 divided by 400. That's a 3.5% distribution, guys. I mean, come on. And now they're 60, you'll be 67 years old. I mean, it's perfect. Now, I wouldn't leave it all in 400 here. I'd say, okay, how much do we need? 4 years of cash. In this case, 50,000. I'd probably drop 100,000 in here, make this 300,000. That's what I'd probably do because of safety's priority. But dude, you don't need anything more than that. Just wait to take Social Security. You're living off your portfolio until Social Security kicks in. The guy I just talked to just a few minutes ago, his wife. Now they're from a northern clime, so we'll call them Levesque. We'll call him Mark Levesque because we'll call him French Canadian Levesque. Un, deux, trois. Mark Levesque. And the same kind of thing. So I'm like, dude, same thing. You save up your money. So you've been putting money in. You save it, and then you hit a certain threshold. Well, now you're taking it out. We want to spend it down while we're allowing Social Security to keep growing. And the same thing for him. I said, wait till your full retirement age to take Social Security. His wife is 5 years younger than he. I said, that way if we kill you off early, same thing I said with Juan Garcia and Mark Levesque. I said, wait till you take Social Security so you're leaving your wife more money upon your demise. And the reason we have these portfolios are putting money in so we can spend it later. So now we're going to spend it down and allow Social Security to keep growing until our full retirement. You don't even have to wait till 70. I'm going to probably take it at 67. Charlotte will be 63. I mean, it's the way to go. And so the same thing with these guys' case. Now, they spend quite a bit more than Juan does. I think they want to spend, say, $100,000 a year or something like that. But they had more money. But the Social Security is roughly the same. But they had, probably twice the portfolio if memory serves. Same thing. And they're both coming in hot at 100% probability of success. I'm like, dude, you can spend more. And both the men in these groups are very conservative, very frugal. I said, man, so I told their wives, I said a couple things. You got to make sure, it's on you to make sure you get the powers of attorney drawn up. You got to get this done because if you don't have a power of attorney, you have no access to that funds if they get incapacitated. You've got to get that done. That's on the woman, all right? And then part two, I said, guys, it's okay to go and lay down $100 for 4 hamburgers like I did with Charlotte and Chloe and Liam the other day. It's okay. And someone says, you should barbecue. I said, dude, I freaking cook. I grill 5 times a week. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have BLTs tonight. I won't grill that, but we eat in all the time. We don't go out very often. You know why? Because I like the ladies. If you don't like the ladies, you go out a lot. If you know what I'm saying. But because I like the ladies, we like to stay in here and eat a home-cooked meal. But it's also fun to go outside and spend some money. Like I always say, tell your wife it's okay to buy the shoes. I had a guy in New Jersey, a very frugal guy. I said, man, you let your wife buy the damn shoes, or else you're going to leave the money to this when Chris Christie was governor, and he's going to tax it because that's when New Jersey still had massive estate taxes. Insane. Right. This is the perfect portfolio for retirement. I'm sorry. Allow Social Security to work. You got 4 years cash. You got freaking the rest in VTI or total stock index or the Fidelity Balance Fund. I don't care. It's going to be hard to beat. All right. Love your thoughts. God bless. We'll see you.